Hello fam, how y'all doing? This is your Uncle Tim from Uncle Tim's Rants and Reviews. How you doing, Timsters? First of all, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for watching these videos. I just got to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thanks for all the love and the support that you send this way, and for all the positive energy that you bring with you. Man, that's a blessing in itself, fam. I just want to say thank you so much, because it means a lot to me. I'm starting to see those G.I. Joes hit the shelves, man. You know, people are posting pictures in groups, and I noticed a lot of people ask me where could they send photos of their pickups and stuff so I could post it on the community page. So fam, I'm gonna leave an email in the community section that you could send, you know, stuff to, and we'd be able to post your stuff up on the community section. You know, you can give me a username that you want to use, and it's cool, fam. You know, a lot of people have been showing pictures of what they see in the store as far as the G.I. Joe Classified Storm Shadow, the Spirit, and that Cobra Trooper. And I'm starting to see a lot of people in this community step their game up. I'm talking about not just take everything off the pegs, but just take one of each and leave the rest there. Man, I gotta take my head off to you. Man, I'm serious right there. That shows a lot right there for this community, because we are, I think, you know, evolving, maturing. You know, I'm not saying that a lot of you all are not mature. That ain't what I'm trying to say. I'm saying, you know, a lot of us was in the hoarding mentality, whereas, you know, if we see it on the thing, we just pick it up and throw it all in the cart. Man, I know a lot of people like that. I know a lot of collectors like that, fam. And it rubs a lot of people the wrong way. I was one of those people at first. So, you know, I had to calm that down, fam. You know, because, again, at the end of the day, it hurts everybody when they see you come up to the damn register with all the stuff off the shelf. They're like, man, come on. Could you just let somebody else get some? I understand you enjoy your hobby, player, but you doing way too much, fam. And, fam, I understand that. Man, I think G.I. Joe been listening. Somebody said, hey, look, maybe they unclogged their shipping lanes. Maybe, you know, the stuff finally hit the stores. You know, maybe, you know, just maybe, you know, people are just putting it up. You know, but I've started noticing that the pre-orders supposed to hit at a certain time, but they hitting early. And man, just to see the stores putting this stuff up trying to sell it, I gotta say, that is a good thing. I know that ain't something that's looked at, but if your shelves are bare for the product, you need to put that stuff out. And this is how I'm looking at it. Fam, putting it out, man, you winning. I'm starting to see new Masters of the Universe stuff pop out. Man, family, these DC multiverse are hitting now. I'm talking about new ones are hitting, and I'm seeing them. But fam, right now, you know, I'm still cherry picking. Your unc's still cherry picking. And you know, I want to say something. I noticed that a lot of stuff is hitting. I noticed that, you know, there's a lot of things that's popping off. You know, I know a lot of people are looking at it and saying, hey, Unc, you know, what you think really going on here? Maybe they listened to some people out here and, you know, heard what they said, watched some couple of videos that other people posted of saying, man, you know, look, where's all the merchandise at? You know, you can't make sales if you don't get the product on the shelves. Stores can't make profit off of nothing. So you got to give them something to help them win. I'm starting to notice in certain Walmarts that people are posting pictures of Marvel Legends. Fam, you know what? I was trying to figure out what was wrong with that one myself. What was going on with Marvel Legends? Fam, they're starting to pop up again. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what you do. This is how you win. See, a lot of this, we wasn't thinking about it. A lot of this, we weren't paying attention to. A lot of us was just, you know, like, I made a point about Valiverse. And the point I made was about the troop building. Someone brought it to my attention, you know, in the comment section, that I really didn't give it a valid review. Now, honestly, I didn't give it a valid review. You know, troop building for me is like one of the best figures that I see. And it was the one that looked like a wasp, and I just really liked the figure. It's a lot of figures in that line, wave 1, wave 2, and the wave 3 with all women. But out of the wave 1, you have a lot more troops to build with. Then, you got some in wave 2. But, at that price point, I don't know. I was just feeling they're a small company. And the thing that I was thinking about was why G.I. Joe wasn't producing anything. Nothing was on the shelf. Man, it would have been a great time to try to get into stores. I understand smaller companies have a lot of uphill battle. You gotta, get the merchandise too. People were saying, as the person in the comment section said, if you look at the comment, said that they sold out, like the day of. Fam, I understand. But that product still gotta be there. My thing is, nobody should really ever wait for your merchandise in your small company. First thing you do is you build up interest in your merchandise. Once you build that interest up, that's when you start, dropping little gems out there to see if people gonna pick them up. And if you do, that's when you invest. See, we're under the mentality that this Valiverse is a bigger company. It's a smaller company. And, they have quality materials, quality toys. The thing that I didn't like about Sergeant Slaughter was his head. He looked really old. He looked grandpa-like. And, I like the G.I. Joe classified version because he looks young, like I remember him from the cartoon. And I guess they didn't want nothing to do with anything dealing with, like legal issues or, him looking the same in both lines. Wave 2 of Sergeant Slaughter looks a whole lot better to me, in my opinion. But fam, off that, I'm going to go somewhere else with it. Now, I was talking about all the customs that are out. Man, people are killing these customs. Fam, they've been talking to me in these groups about these customs and they're asking me, what I want to do. Do I want to buy a couple of them? I'm still looking. But fam, I'm going to say this. Please listen to me on this, fam. If you're going to put something out there, don't ask for an arm and a leg. I understand the price of the item that you used. The material cost, all the hard work and time you put into it. I get it. But if you're telling me a $20 figure that you made into a custom, you want $100 for, I'm trying to figure out, damn, that's $80 more. Plus shipping and tax. I'm confused. Enlighten me on that one. Don't price yourself out of the situation. Because, I understand, some people made some Serpentors. And I mean, somebody went and made a full head of Serpentor. Made the whole outfit, the cape, the gloves with the little knobs on them and everything. Man, I was looking at this. Had the snake on his neck. I was like, wow, arms moving, legs moving, feet moving. Man, 22 points of articulation. And I'm sitting here like, wow, it took some time. I understand. For that, you say $100 for that, I can understand. But you telling me $100 for something that you just swapped the head with? I'm like, man, come on. You gotta be playing. You just joking. You just put a head on them and that's it. You just changed the head. I want $100 for it. You like, yeah, I see why you ain't winning right now. I see why. Fam, you know what? These toys are hitting these shelves right now. I'm starting to notice that Barbie is hitting the shelf. Anytime you see Barbie hitting the shelf, fam, Mattel is cranking out some stuff there. Like I said, out of all these lines, the Power Rangers are hitting the shelves. They've been hitting the shelves for a minute. But the only issue that a lot of people had with Power Rangers, fam, was quality control. Arms breaking off the Ninja Force. The arm breaking off, the hand breaking off. At the elbow part, it breaks off. Fam, you looking at it and you like, I just put $30 into this figure. And you tell me I only had it for a day. I tried to pose it and it broke. You sitting there like, man, come on, y'all better than this. Fam, that's how I look at it, fam. I just can't. I'm looking at these Legos, they clearancing them out, these Lego sets, and I'm starting noticing that, if you wait a while, you can get some of those Lego sets that you really want. Man, because I'm looking at them prices and I'm like, you joking, right? Then, if you're talking about Legos, then you're talking about your Funko Pops. Some of these are clearanced at times. They clearance those real quick at times. You go through the clearance section in GameStop, Walmart, Target, you can find some. But you know what? I'm going to suggest one thing when dealing with Funko Pops. Whatever come out, don't buy it. Buy what you feel with Funko Pops. Cherry pick your Funko Pops, because Funko Pops should relate to something with you. Just don't pick them up, because you will have a whole bunch of stuff that ain't just random. You don't ever want a complete set of anything, if you ain't filling all the pieces. You got like 100 pieces of nothing. Fam, look. Then we were talking earlier about the DVDs hitting the shelves now. The DVDs, because certain stores are always, they have sales on DVDs, then you get there, there ain't none of them. We sold out already. What you had, 2? You just opened up. I'm right here. I'm the first person in line. Where is it? Oh, we sold it to some employees. You sitting there like, what? So, the DVDs are hitting now. These video games are hitting. People are finding PS5s in store now. Yeah, they finding them in GameStop. They finding Xbox Series X. Those old, what's that other one? It's another one that was hard to find. I forgot what that was. But people are finding stuff in stores now. They're finding clearance Jordans. Fam, the shelves are starting to not look so bare anymore. People are really looking now. People are out shopping. And that's the way this economy supposed to be. People supposed to be buying stuff. Not sitting there waiting, man. I'm going to just wait, man. What you doing, man? I'm going to wait to see what's coming out, man. You know how it is. Stuff is dropping. When stuff drop, people start spending money. And like I said, normally I would go ape crap on it. But right now, I'm just cherry picking, man. With everything being as high as it is, it's okay to cherry pick. Like at a certain, I don't lie to you. Used to be in a week, I used to buy like 3 or 4 figures. Man, it's just the way it was. $20 a piece. You like, So I posted some stuff on my community page. It was about some G.I. Joe classified figures. And it was some alley vipers. It was like 4 of them for $100. They only had the shields. They didn't have no backpacks or guns. And people were like, I'd rather go and buy the brand new ones. That's too much for that. Now, let's be honest here. They're going in the store for $24.99 in most stores. That's $100 right there, right? Plus tax and everything else. But some of these stores are not selling them for $4.99. Some of them selling them for $30, $35. So the hype is still there for those figures. Not everybody has found them. Like I said, with those spirits that people are finding them, they're picking them up and flipping them for $65. The Storm Shadow, I'm saying him for damn near $85. I'm saying that Cobra Trooper for almost $100. Why? Because when things hit, people scoop it up and want to sell it and make money off of it. And you know what? People will buy it. Right now, you haven't seen Joes on Pegs for a long time. All you see is like, you look around and you like, what is Hasbro doing? All you see is these G.I. Joe movie figures, And I'm thinking, if you don't do some movie figures, you should have did something that looked a whole lot better. You used the G.I. Joe classified logo on these things. And the articulation is horrible. I mean, the figures are not well sculpted. They're not well painted. My point was like, what was up with this? Who thought of this? Was this a plan made out, or was this just something that they thought of at the last minute? Let's put classified on them and everybody will pick them up. For one, there were too many shipped and sold. Everybody thought they were going to sell like the regular line, but they didn't. There was nothing in there really that people wanted. After getting the Baroness and Storm Shadow, probably Snake Eyes, and Lady J, I don't think nobody got the other lady that was in the line. They just said, the heck with it, fam. You know what? Damn, you know, at one point we see the G.I. Joe classified movies for $1. The toys, I was like, man, they were showing pictures of them in Walmart for $1. And I'm like, man, why my Walmarts don't have no deals like that? Why are they still half priced at least? Fam, that stuff gonna sit there. You know, they bought too many and didn't think about it. Another thing, I understand a lot of people don't want to diversify or anything like that. They want to stay with where they at, you know, stick with one line. But, you know, that's not my thing. One thing is not my thing. You know, I like to have something, you know, just in case all that other stuff fall apart, I could pick up somewhere else and be like, okay, we got this, 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 and this. You know, I still pick up my Hot Wheel cars because they're stocking those now. And I mean, they stocking them hard. Fam, you picking up stuff that you couldn't pick up before. So that's a good thing. So now is the time to look. Oh, and to everybody. Oh, man. So I'm going to make this video a little longer. To everybody that was talking about now is still the best time to sell your games. No, it's not. The prices that you used to get last year for certain game systems, they're selling them for that price now. Because the market has failed. The bottom has fallen out. People are not picking that stuff up anymore. And you know, people are saying certain systems are dead. No, they're not dead. It's just people are outside now. People on vacation. People going places. People ain't sitting in the house no more. You know, I know gas is expensive, but people don't care. They ready to move around. Ready for you to see them, and I understand and respect that. So you got to think about it. That bottle was going to fall out, and I have been picking up a lot of digital games for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. I've been buying a lot of the games that are like $4.99 and $5.99. Street Fighters, Mortal Kombat, King of Fighters, you know, just a whole bunch of games. Ninja Warriors. They weren't like full. Not all of them was $4.99. Some was $19.99. Shredder's Revenge, you know. Fam, look, I picked up so much of stuff over a period of time, over the month. You know, I kind of broke it down and, you know, sold a few things to try to pick up some other stuff. This is how you got to play the situation, fam. If you don't, just wouldn't work. I'm looking at how to win now. Just how I see it. But, you know, I'm looking at it this way. Cherry pick your items. I wanted to do that Xbox Pass and that PlayStation 5. For the PlayStation 5, I wanted to do the PlayStation Plus. You know, where I said I paid like $60 a year and, you know, I have games to play. But I don't want to do that. I want to be able to cherry pick the games. I know I don't own the games, but hell, I can play them anytime I want to. And that's the thing that I want. You know, I don't need to be online to play with other people. I just want to play sometimes by myself. But with that being said, fam, you know, you take all this with a grain of salt. It's how you play your situation. How you like your situation to be. I'm looking at, you know, the toys. I'm looking at what I want. I'm looking at just how it's going to play itself out. But to later, fam, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.